morning. Good morning. Hi. Okay, this morning I do have like all these interesting things to talk about. I do. This is so funny. One, I call this breakup makeup because you ever notice that like if you break up with somebody, then all of a sudden you start looking like sensational. So every day I want my makeup to look sensational. So from now on, I'm gonna have breakup makeup. You know, I'm going through my whole morning routine, right? Because I've been very mopey. So I've been lax on my night routine. Do you ever get mopey? Like, I have been mopey about this coronavirus situation. This whole coronavirus is really working my nerves, and I need my nails done so bad. It's crazy. So yesterday, okay, I have a full story about what I was doing yesterday that is hilarious. One, I do makeup, right? That's the extent of my girliness, right? So yesterday, though, I happened to remember that I had all my acrylic stuff in the basement when am I the only one that's like that? This is like a sidebar. Like, I'll be like, oh, I know, I'll go get, like, I'll see somebody do something. I'm like, oh, that doesn't look very hard. I'm going to go get that, and I'm going to do that same thing, right? So it was years ago. I was watching somebody doing the acrylics. I said, oh, I'm going to go ahead on and I'm going to do my own nails, right? Okay. Let me tell you something. I cannot do my own nails. This is so silly. But that was I didn't figure that out until I had spent close to $300 on nail stuff. So instead of throwing the nail stuff away, like any good, I don't want to say hoarder because I'm not a hoarder, but I buy really expensive stuff and I keep it even when I'm not going to use it. So I don't know what that's called. Anyway, so like any person that buys expensive stuff and keeps it even when they're not going to use it, that would be me. I put it all down in the basement. So yesterday, after work, I got this wild hair and I realized, hey, all that acrylic stuff that I bought years ago and never used, it's still in the basement. So I thought to myself, I said, I'm going to just do my own nails. Let me tell you something. Acrylic nails are very hard to do. I don't know why I do this to myself, right? So I'm like, oh, I'm going to do you see, I still have 2 broken nails. That right there tells you how well it went, me doing my own nails. Okay, I think I could call it, I would say I have coronavirus fever, but I don't want to get hospitalized. I don't want to make make light of the coronavirus. But you know where you're in the house and you're starting to go a little bit stir crazy? That's what I feel like. Like I'm in the house, I'm starting to go a little bit stir crazy. So like in my mind, I'm like the kids looking out the window like, whew, I'll be so glad when this is over. And then you start going, oh, I can do this. Or you're taking on all these crazy projects that you can't do. Just so you know, I cannot do acrylic nails. Look at my nails. They're still jacked up because I yesterday got this wild hair and decided to try to do acrylic nails. And I'm going to tell you quite honestly, it did not go so well. And today I called my thing, this is a really interesting title. I totally called my thing Breakup Makeup because have you ever noticed if you break up with somebody, then like if you're at home, you look like absolute crap. But then when you go out looking like a superstar because you don't want to run into them and not look good, right? So I always want my makeup to look like breakup makeup. I always want my makeup to look like a superstar. I'm going to walk out the door like, okay, so that's what we're going to work on. But thank goodness we're going to do it really easy, okay? So we're going to I come up with a plan of how we can get breakup makeup, super sexy makeup, and do it easy. I always start out with my mattifying primer. I've already did my moisturizing cream. So now right here, oh, thank you, baby. How are you doing this morning? Anyways, I'm already did my moisturizer. You guys know I always do my day moisturizer. I'm not about to play. My skin, as much junk as I cake on my skin, I have got to totally use my Uology. So you saw me do a really good clean with my face wipes again. This is my mattifying primer. And can I tell you something? Oh my God, have you seen how good, when I put the makeup on, how well it sits? It's because of this baby right here. Mattifying primer. Oh my God, it's my new best friend. Do you know when I put this on, all of a sudden my makeup goes to a whole nother level. Like I always use primer. I'm gonna be honest. I always use primer. I'm not about to play. I like to use primer for everything. So this primer's not new to me, but this primer just makes you look so good. Your makeup looks so good. Everything. I was like, wow. I was looking at myself in the mirror, my makeup. I went, oh my goodness. So I really want to do a thing, and I keep saying I'm going to do it, but I keep forgetting to do it, okay? I'm going to put like a little spot on. I just put my mattifying primer on, okay? And so I put my makeup on. I'm going to put okay, you guys know I can't talk in the morning. I need more coffee. I was like, I'm so sorry. I have to drink a lot of coffee in the morning to be articulate. You know that, right? So anyways, I want you to see this, though. I'm going to just put just a dot. I put my mattifying primer on here, and I want you to see how it looks. You see how good that looks on my skin, right? Now, do you see it? Thank you. How do you pronounce your name? Nalini? Okay, so there's what it looks like with primer on. I want to put it on my hand. If you look at it on my hand, do you see how porous and nasty it looks? That's without the mattifying primer. I tell everybody, Nalini, I have alopecia. I've had it since I was a child. Of course, you know, our culture, we don't really, my parents didn't take me and go get me diagnosed, but I've always suffered from severe hair loss. In fact, I think that it was great that I finally, at age so old, got diagnosed with alopecia, because you know what? I got tormented as a child about my hair, or my lack of it. I didn't have any hair when I was growing up. So the kids would pick on me so bad because my hair fell out. And I found out that really I suffer from centrifugal alopecia. So the whole front of my hair does not grow at all. And then there's a circular spot in my hair that doesn't grow. And what I do now as an adult, I just am like, nope, forget it. I just shave my whole head. I don't even go there. I love wigs. Sometimes I go natural, like I'll just wear no hair at all. And other times I just wear my my wigs. So I'm a wig fanatic. You can probably tell I have like a zillion wigs surrounding me. It's crazy. But that's just a little bit about me. And I like to go without hair, especially when I'm doing my makeup and everything, because I want women to know that you are more than your hair. Your beauty is not defined by having hair, not having hair. It's about how you look, how you carry yourself, what you have inside, all of that. I need more caffeine. I'm about to fall out, you guys. I also like to raise money for kids with that alopecia, because I was, like I said, I was tormented as a child. I got picked on just ruthlessly as a child because I didn't have hair. So I really am empathetic about what the kids go through when they don't have hair. I should have took a picture of this, but see, this is my skin, and I want you to see it. If you see this, can I get closer? This is, you can barely even, it just sits so nicely. There, that's my skin with the mattifying primer, and then you can see, I think I rubbed it off already. Let me just do it one more time because I want you guys to see. With no primer at all, look how your makeup sits on your skin. It's not good at all. This is it with no primer at all. It's very, because your skin is very porous. So that makeup, when you put it on there and you don't have that primer, this primer gives it such a lovely matte finish. If you put it on there, it just plops right down in, so you don't get the look like you want. And I've been cheating this week, so we're gonna cheat together. Is it okay if we cheat together? Okay, you know I have these dark circles, right? And you know I usually go in and I paint and paint and paint, and it takes forever, right? Wow, what we're doing is, this week is how to get that sexy look without having taking all the time, right? We wanna have that breakup makeup without taking all the time, investing all the time. So what we're doing is, I'm just gonna put a dot of it on mine, and this one, I just will not get rid of it. I need to get rid of it, but I just love it, and I don't want to, and there's none left in there. Anyway, so let me get my other one. what we're going to do is on each finger, on each eye, I'm going to show you two. I'm going to show you a picture of me. I'm putting just a dot of this on there so you can see it. Really good. And let me tell you too, this is interesting. I got to tell you what I did yesterday. You will not believe it. Well, I guess you'll believe it, but I'm going to tell you anyways. I had a new Instapot. Leo got me an Instapot, which I adore. The pot and Leo, but that's a whole nother story. All right, so I have an Instapot, and it came from Leo, but it's been sitting on the counter for a minute because I have not been using it, right? Okay, so I'm getting rid of dark circles today, right? So what I did is I said, we are cheating. So what we're doing is we're taking that and we're pulling it down on our cheek so we can get a little bit of contour without actually contouring. So, and I showed you this trick yesterday, but I'm showing it again today. And I'm taking my finger and just rubbing in so that you can see. I want you to look at this. I really want you to get this, okay? And I just use my finger to do it. I usually use my brush and I go really deep and all that kind of stuff. I did it because I want you to know anybody can do this. Now, look, I have hereditary dark circles, okay? And I have never found a product that gets rid of those dark circles. This does. It is amazing. It is Mineral Touch Concealer. And I want you to just see it, okay? This is what I have on this eye. And there's nothing on this eye. I have hereditary dark circles. These are, I don't care how much water I drink, whatever. These run in my family. Every girl has them. Well, I don't know. I think me and my older sister, my mom has them. Almost everybody has them, right? But I've never had a product that actually covers them up. This product completely covers them up. So look, take a look, because I'm about to cover this one up. But I don't want you to, because you ever see people do makeup and you'll be like, oh my God, they don't even have nothing that they have to worry about. Their makeup is always perfect. I'm going to tell you, I have stuff that I have to worry about. I've been struggling with this all my life. And then last year when I started with, Unique, on a side note, I just bought the products. I started using Unique. It's the first time in my life I've ever found anything to cover up these dark circles. So it's absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. So there. And I want you guys to see it so you don't be like, okay, she's on here, she's doing makeup, she doesn't have a worry in the world. This is what I used to cover them up with. But this is the dark circle, and this is what it looks like after I put this product on it, okay? And whatever skin blemishes you have, it will definitely take them away. I'm going to tell you, by the time we get done, you'll walk out the door with this breakup makeup. And what that is your makeup will look so dang good. Like when you break up with somebody and you always leave the house, you want to look freaking spectacular. So in case you bump into them, that's what you'll look like. I got to get more coffee. Anyways, so let me tell you what I did yesterday. It was really good. And then we'll finish my eye, because I got to take a coffee break. You guys know I always take a coffee break somewhere in between here. All right, so what I did yesterday was I decided to use my Instapot. I got this new Instapot that Leo gave me. He's such a little cutie. He got me an Instapot, and I adore this Instapot. So I like it, but I haven't used it. Yesterday, I made a beef roast in there. I put a beef roast in there with barley. And I really like barley. That's a side note. I'm not into beef, but my son is here, and he's 16. And how many of you know a 16-year-old son? Oh my God, he eats so much. So I decided I better cook him a great big roast. So this roast came out so good. The flavor was just amazing. It cooked so fast. Oh my God, Instapot. I'm going to be using my Instapot for everything from now on. And you know what? I heard people say that, and I was like, what a load of who? Who wants to use that big bulky pot? I do. Hello. It really rocks. So if you're just joining, that was my little sidebar. And I just loved it. So I wanted to share it with you guys. Okay, so if you're just joining, you see that I'm getting rid of my dark circles. I have hereditary dark circles. This is my eye without concealer on. This is my eye. This is the product that I use on it. It gets rid of every type of skin blemish you may possibly have. It absolutely covers the bump. And what I always recommend is one shade lighter than the foundation that you're going to use for that day. So let me get one more quick gulp of coffee. Give me some comments. It's so nice to see everybody this morning. Hi, Amanda. How are you doing, baby? All right, let's rock this other eye out. And I guess we don't get to sit up here and blab all day. I guess I have to go to work today again. So I guess I should get cracking. So we're going to do this eye. And today, what I'm doing is, and I've been doing it all week, instead of using my brush that I normally use, because you know what, sometimes, can I just say, sometimes I watch people and I'll be like, excuse me, you guys know I'm just terrible. Anyways, so sometimes I watch people and I'll be like, I'm not doing all that. All right, what I want you to walk away from this knowing is anybody can do this makeup. You don't have to be a superstar. You don't have to have $1 million. All you need is the products. And you too can do this. It's not a big deal. So instead of using my brushes like I normally do, I'm just using my finger to dot this in place and rub this around and get the finish that I like, okay? So I covered up my last dark circle, right? That's what I'm doing right now. I'm covering up the last dark circle. And all I'm doing is putting this on my finger and rubbing it into place. And today, this whole week, I think I'm going to be showcasing our stick foundations, okay? Our stick foundations are absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. So, what I'm doing is, one, I'm cheating because I want my face to look contoured without contouring it. Because I don't feel like contouring this week. Is that okay with you guys if I don't contour this week? So what I'm doing is I'm taking my concealer and I'm putting it in the places that I would normally contour at without contouring it. So I'm pulling it down. My concealer is one shade lighter than what I plan on using for my foundation today. And that's been looking really great. I know it's the mattifying primer, but I don't have time to go back and talk about the mattifying primer again. Okay, so let's go through. Now I'm gonna go through with my stick foundation. All right, and I'm gonna get my kabuki brush. This kabuki brush is amazing. If you don't ever get anything from me, get a kabuki brush. You know what? I always tell people that it's insane how I get with, I'm like very frugal and like, oh, I love this. I keep doing this because it feels so good on your skin when you use it. Like I'm insanely frugal. So I don't know why I'm like that, but I just am. So anything that I see, I always try to get a less expensive version of it, right? Well, I went out and I got a less expensive version of this. And let me tell you, it absolutely functions like it was a less expensive version of this. There is no way you can get a kabuki. This is the best. And I'm telling you, can I tell you something? I collect makeup brushes. I do. I love makeup brushes. That's my thing. So I have so many of them. Look at this. You will not believe it. And this is not even all of them. I'm going to show you something. Okay? You see all of these? That's not even all my makeup brushes. Okay? It's not. Because I just love makeup brushes, right? So, let me tell you what I did. And I like things that are inexpensive because I'm like the queen of frugal. Can I get a amen for that one? Like, I love like things that are on sale. Like, I said I'm going to create a t-shirt that says, it's my love language is sale. Like if it's on sale, that's what I love, right? So anyways, I was like, when I first saw my friend use this brush, I go, I'm going to get that brush, but I'm going to get it for less expensive and it's going to do the same thing. Well, let me tell you something. I did get it for less expensive and I wanted it to do the same thing, but it didn't. I can't find a brush that works as good as this one anywhere. Let me tell you the brush I got. Ta-da! This is the brush I bought. Look how ratty and nasty it looks now. I haven't even had it that long. Look at this one. Amazing. It's so thick. It's so full. It's so soft. Look at these. These are just nasty, clumpy. What the hell? Yeah, I don't even use it anymore. I just have it to show you what a nasty mess it is, okay? So I spent money. I got a kabuki brush, but I didn't want to pay the price that I paid for this one. But thank goodness, you guys, right now this one's on sale. So if you want to hear about it, just send me a message and I can get you one, okay? But this brush is the cat's meow. Remember when we were kids? I don't even think they said that when we were kids. I don't know where that phrase came from, but lately I've been saying the cat's meow, so you guys have to kind of bear with me. We should do some eyes today, but I don't know because I'm not wearing anything super, like some days I wear I like to dress up. You guys know that. And I've been dressing up I dress up, even though I'm quarantined, I dress up every day. And some days I dress up a little bit less and other days I dress up a little bit more. So today though, I'm just going to I have just a nice little black sweater on and my black pants. I don't think that I'm going to dress up like I normally dress up, as dressy as I normally dress up, rather. So I'm trying to decide what to do with my eyeshadow and stuff. If you guys got any suggestions, let me know. I'm just winging it as we go. I do, though, always want to do my lash serum. You guys know I'm not doing anything without lash serum. And I'm going to tell them that little brat of mine, she's my little daughter, that is not little, she's 22, and she has my brow palette, and she has my lash serum, and I'm going to tell her if she doesn't give them back, she's going to get it. Well, the thing is, though, can I tell you something? With our kids, they already know if they're not going to get it. So I'm going to say that and see if she gives it back, but I don't think she will, but I hope she would, okay? Because she goes into and I talk about it all the time. Oh my God, she just comes in and goes shopping like this is the store. My boutique is the makeup store. I just be looking at her like, really? Oh my God. Okay, let's seal this up. It's looking amazing. I've given it some time to sit on our skin. Let's seal it up with our Touch Behold. And let's get some eyeshadow going, okay? Because I love a good eyeshadow. You guys know I love eyeshadow. That's like my thing lately. Wow. I'm trying to see. Get a good brush. Good brush. Yes. Nice. Okay. Stay away from your eyes because you just did your lash serum if you do this. And you know I'm out of order because like I normally would put my lash serum on as soon as I start working on my face. And it really grows your lashes out to an amazing length. And you'll see, you can't really see them now before I do my mascara, but I really like them. So I'm just brushing right over the top of them. Okay? I'm trying to think what eyeshadow should we wear today? Like usually I have to get I get a vision like something, I have a eye for something. I'll be like, ooh, why don't I do this and this? Yesterday I was in here. I love this one. Can I say? This is one of my favorites. It holds so many, and I gotta get some more. Holds a lot of different colors. So I'm trying to think what to do. Nothing in that palette is jumping out at me. You guys gotta let me know if you see something you think we should do, okay? Because, and you know I gotta still comb out my lashes. If you see a color and you're like, oh my gosh, go for that. Ooh. Should we work in here today? That is cute. I do like it. Can I tell you something? This is just me. This one's super loud and I don't feel like being in this palette today. Sometimes I like the reds and everything, but really those are not my best colors, but I still will wear them. This is one of my favorites palettes, and you can tell because it's all messy. Look, this is so messy. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm like Messy Marvin with it on. Okay? I might work in there today. I don't know though. It's kind of boring. I hate boring. Like, boring is so boring. I'm trying to decide what color, you guys. I need to drink some more coffee and get what's that called? Where you get a vision for what makeup you should do. You guys got to give me some suggestions. Y'all not talking this morning. Well, today I definitely want to do blush. So let's do our blush. I'm going to do a pinker blush. My mauve. I love mauve, so I'm going to do mauve, I think. Okay. Let's do... All right, I have this brush, and let's do in our crevice, let's do, it's, I'll show you, hold on. It's a matte color, and it looks a little bit red, but it looks deeper when you put it on. Just coloring that in right in my crevice to give it a little oomph. Then let me clean off my brush, because you guys know I don't like to, I'll blend them later, but I don't, as I'm putting it on, I don't blend. We're starting out good. I don't know what my deal is lately. Like usually I do like really quiet eyeshadow. And I'm really good with really quiet eyeshadow, normally. But lately I have not been good with quiet eyeshadow. So my eyeshadow has been so loud. I'm like, you know, I just can't help it. I don't know why. I think it's because I'm sitting at home going stir crazy. Plus I promised you guys we'd have breakup makeup. That means we have makeup that is really cute. I already know I want that in this corner because it's pretty. You see it? It's not super crazy loud, but I love it. I love those rich bronzies kind of colors, you know. And let me see. Letting you guys see everything I do. I don't always talk through it because sometimes I just do it. I'm gonna bring that bronze up and around a little bit. Up and around. All right. And let me take that yellow. Hold on. I'm looking for the right brush. I like that. Hold on. This is the initial color I started with, and I'm going under my eye with it, and I'm having it meet that crazy yellow that I'm using. And now I'm doing my deep charcoal eyeliner on my bottled water line. And then I'll do some cleanup. I need to, I really feel like I need to sharpen my eyeliner pencil. And I'm looking for my sharpener. I think I got, let me make sure I got enough. I'm cleaning it off. Take a moment sometimes to just clean off your pencil to make sure, because I use it so much. I don't know if it's got, and I'm going over it again because I want it to be. Going over this one. You see how my nails are so long, they're like claws. They leave an imprint. Okay, I am doing my upper waterline. Do you see that? This one too. Because I know I'm going to put my liquid liner on. Excuse me, I blinked because I was talking. I'm going to put my liquid liner on, and I don't want it not to meet. Now I need my smudge brush because I'm going to smudge up under my eye now that I've got that dark charcoal on. And I got that yellow all over my eyeliner pencil. So I'm just giving it some additional color underneath. And let me get my smudge brush, and I'm going to smudge under there. And that means I got to dig through. You guys seen my conglomerate of brushes. There it is. I have a special smudge brush for when I'm doing under my eye. So let me do some smudging. And then I got to go through and I do a cleanup. Let me do some cleanup. Put my smudge brush away so that I can always find it. And I might switch a little bit of my cheeks so that they're richer, bronzier, because I've been into that whole bronze cheek thing. I need to get my, I'm moving stuff out of the way while I talk, and I'm grabbing another gulp of coffee. I'm going to do my concealer. I use concealer for everything. So you saw how I use concealer to clean up the dark circles. I'm now using the same concealer, and I'm just defining the eye makeup that I just did, so that it's not going all over. I'm coming up under my eye, but I'm careful not to get into the area that I smudge, because you don't want to do all that work and then you come under your eye. This concealer is no joke, I'm telling you. It puts your, on lock. Anything you do, it will cover it up. And remember I said I'm not contouring today, so I'm just reinforcing that under eye to make sure those dark circles are covered. Yeah, I don't feel like contouring today, but I gave you guys, if you watch in the beginning, you can get the method that I use just to give it a little bit of a contour look, even though it's not contoured. And this is my brush I always use to blend with, or, you know what I mean, when I have that extra. And we got to still do our eyebrows. We have to do our eyebrows. We got to do our lips. We got to do our cheeks, because you know I'm not going to just wear pink on my cheeks. I got to add something to it. And our lashes. How are we doing for time? Have we combed down our lashes this morning? Because guess what? I cannot stand, you know I can't stand clumpy lashes. So that's something, a step that I never forget. And I'm going to do it super quick. See that clump? I was like, oh my God. I knew I had a clump somewhere. That's why I was like, I have got to comb out my lashes. I'm not even, and it's still there. How are you guys doing this morning? What are y'all's plans today? I cannot wait today for lunch. I'm going to have some of that barley. I'm not big on beef, but I do like the fact that I made this barley that was amazing in my Instapot. And it's so boring that I do that. But I do, I was going to say, at first I was like, I don't like to cook. And actually that's a story. I do like to cook. I had stopped cooking for a while, but lately I've been cooking again. Another smudge brush, which is not what I have so many different kinds of brushes, but every brush is good for something. You know what I mean? It has a specific thing. This is what I'm looking for. But first I have to brush this thing out. I have another lash comb. If I'm brushing it out right now. If I'm having trouble with my, my lashes, and this one has a clump in it, I can't get out with the other one, then I get this one. So my lashes are a really big deal. I had no lashes because when I got married, you know, I got those I divorced now, but when I got married, I had these $1 million lashes, right? Because you spend way too much. Everybody does when they get married. So I had these $1 billion lashes, and I could not figure out how to get those damn things off because I'm not good at girl stuff like that, you know? So those lashes about drove me crazy. I couldn't get them off, so I got so annoyed and I just ripped them off. Well, when I ripped them off, of course, I ripped out every drop of my eyelashes. And when, after doing that, I had no lashes and I had to grow my lashes back, which, of course, they were not doing. How many of you know that if you don't do something to grow your lashes back, they will not come back? So what happened was I wound up, when I started using Unique products, I learned about our lash serum. And once I tried the lash serum, it worked so well to grow my lashes back in. So I really take my lashes seriously. I'm like, nope, because every lash that you see on my face, it's a new lash. Because what happened was, I ripped my lashes out, being the girl that I am, and I had none. So I was walking around. How many of you have ripped your lashes out when those false eyelashes are crazy. So I wound up completely ripping my lashes out. It was crazy. And then I had to regrow them. And the only way I was able to regrow them, because it was years and years later before I found it, is because I literally had no lashes at all. And the only way that I was able to regrow them was with Unique Lash Serum. And guess what? I just did the last click on my brow pencil, which means I got an order going in. So let me know if you need anything, because I got to get another brow pencil. And I don't understand why couldn't my brow pencil run out when I ordered my brow palette. Because I just did an order, but I got to do another one, obviously, because my brow pencil just took a nosedive. if you're just watching, you know when I do my brows, I start from the top versus the bottom. Because why? All the definition comes from the top, so I don't know why everybody starts from the bottom. Anyways, so now that I use my super great brow pencil, I'm gonna whip out my brow palette, and then I begin to fill in the color for my brows. And this is a bigger brush than I ever use. You guys know my favorite brush is like this for my brows, but I'm gonna try today a bigger brush and see how I do with it, because I just want to, because it's hard to find the smaller ones. And look at this. I almost dropped it. This is what I almost dropped it on the floor. This is my brow palette. I absolutely adore this brow palette. You really need to get your hands on this. It's on my website, ask me, okay? And I start out with the light one in the front, the dark one in the back, and then I use just a little bit of this. And if I want to, sometimes I'll use these two to define it. I don't always do that though. Lately I've kind of got away from it. So, but it's just a beautiful brow palette. Okay, so let's go. Here we go. We're doing our dark one in the back. And I'm trying for you guys a bigger brush, because the brushes are bigger. And actually this one works well. Okay, I'm like really meticulous about that's one thing I'm kind of, because it just, you know, it takes a second to get your brows. So there we go. We're filling it in, coming around that curve. That curve is always, woo. Thank goodness I was good at filling in coloring in first grade, because now I'm great at doing my brows. I always make silly jokes like that. Now, for the front of them, I use, let me clean this off a little bit. Actually, I'm going to get my little tiny one. Okay. And remember what I said? I'm going to get in here. I'm going to use this really light color. I don't know. I have the dropsies today, you guys. I might drop something else because I'm just like, And then I finish it out with, where's my favorite brow pencil? You guys know I use my unique brow pencil for everything. And I got to do an order. Look how big these are. One, I don't like these big ones. That's why I like my unique brow pencil. And of course, you know I set it somewhere, and then here, where did I set it? Here it is. There it is. Okay, see how that spool on the back of it is so small? And then I just use it, I roll it a little bit in this color, but you can use any dark brown color that you have. Just roll it a little bit in there, and I what? Draw hairs. Okay? I came out further with that other color than I normally do. Today. This is the one that I always have a ton of hairs on, because guess what? I have a ton of hairs on it. This is the one that's absolutely damaged, and I usually don't have any hairs on it at all. And we're gonna use our, don't worry you guys, we'll use our concealer and clean up anything that looks crazy, I promise. The concealer is like a gift that keeps on giving, I'm telling you. I think I'm gonna add today, I'm gonna add some extra hairs, because this one is, it annoys me. Why can't I have more brow hair? I'm telling you, when I was a kid, I ran into the corner. I was chasing my little brother and ran into the corner of a piano stool, and it damaged my eyebrow. And so it has next to no hairs in it. Okay. Now, we need some lippies and mascara. And then we're in there. I was filling my lips yesterday. I really liked the look I went with yesterday. So let's look at our lips. I'm looking for a brush to do this with because I'm about to paint my lips with, here it is. See this brush? I want to use a brown outside of my lips, and then I want to go through and use a gloss on them. So I'm hunting for the brown that I used yesterday to do it with. Oh, here it is. I don't know. I think this is the one. If not, I'm going to go one shade darker, you guys. We're about to go there. I'm about to do this. Oh, here's a pretty brown. All right. Let me see if this one works. I'm making sure, like you can get, when we were younger, people used to use like a black to do this. Don't use black, use a brown. And what I'm doing is I'm just painting outside my lips. With brown. And usually I would use a lip liner. But I don't have a good brown lip liner. So, we're improvising. I don't know if that's the gloss I want to use. I like this one too. I'm looking at my different lip glosses while I'm doing this. That's what I'm gonna go with. Okay. I usually always, you guys know me, I usually always do like a serious matte lipstick, but I just have been in the mood for gloss. So we're doing gloss. And let's get our lashes done, okay? I gotta figure out which wig I'm wearing. I have another new wig. Let me show you this wig I have too. You guys, give me a second. This is a red. It's very red too. I don't know if I'm gonna wear that one today. Like the one in the picture, I usually wear, my color, you know, is like the browns and stuff, but I do like that one. Remember I said I grew my lashes back. I'm holding them up so you guys can see how long they've got using our lash serum. I don't really wear falsies at all because I don't have to. A lot of times people stop me when I'm doing my makeup and say, ask me. They'll see how long my lashes are and be like, are you wearing false eyelashes? I'm like, nope. Don't wear them anymore because I'm such a girl that I ripped them out the one time I did wear them. I did wear them before. I don't know why I never ripped them out before. I think, you just get agitated sometimes. Well, I was agitated and just ripped them right out. It was terrible. I'm telling you, there's nothing like having no lashes. I gotta figure out what wig I'm wearing today, too. Let me give some more love to this one. That's why I use, do you see how my every eyelash is kind of separate? That's why I use a lash comb, because it separates your eyelashes so nicely. And when you put your mascara on, it just looks like the bomb. Okay, the last thing I need to do is put my hair on. I'm not wearing liner today. Oh, I have loud earrings too. These earrings are so cute. And then I saw them, I was like, oh my gosh, these earrings are to die for. So I got them. I don't know whether I want to wear black today, black hair or burgundy hair. Any ideas, you guys? You think I should go with black or a burgundy? This is curly. I never wear curly. I wear wavy. I don't wear curly. And this one looks really curly. Is it, we're about to see something because you never see me in curls like this. Oh my gosh, it is super curly. You guys, you ready to see me in curly hair? I should just go like this, but let's see. We'll try it. If I don't like it though, you guys know I'm taking it off. I'm be like, nope, don't like it. You guys gotta give me your feedback, okay? I should be like those people that try everything on before they actually do it, but I don't. I just be like, no, we'll look at it together. We'll come up with it together. You know, I like that. I like the input. Let me see. I gotta get my scissors and cut this thing off. Because I could not get it all. Now, I got it. You know it's got the straps on the inside right here. Strap. So I got to tighten those up because my head is so tiny because there's no hair on it. So it always turns into a nightmare. If they're too loose, they get yucky. So I got projects today again to work on. I wish that I think I'll have a greater appreciation when I leave the house, like for working and everything. Even though it's kind of nice, you have to admit it is it's a blessing to be able to work from home. I feel like it's a blessing because I know a lot of people did not get to work from home. I'm wrestling with, right now you guys, what I'm wrestling with is my wig, trying to get, the last strap right here. I can't put it on if I don't have the strap off. And so I'm trying to get this out. The only thing is it has a tiny little hook, which I can never get around to get the thing off. Let me see if I can get it off. And then if not, guess who's going to be wearing a different wig than this one? Me, because I can't get this dumb little hook off. Ah, I got it. Okay, so we're looking at curls today because guess who has never wore curls? Me. So we're looking at curly hair and me with curly hair, how we think it'll look. I don't think it's gonna look so great. I'm just saying, but you guys let me know. It's good. We can do it together. If not, you know I'm gonna take it right off and I'm gonna put on one of my wigs from up there that I really adore. Okay, here we go. I don't think I like it. Oh, maybe I do like it. How'll she have it? What you guys think about me in curls? Oh my gosh, I don't know what I think about me in curls. Okay, I have to play with it and decide what I like. I'll let you know, because if you see pictures of me like this, then you'll know I like it. If you see pictures of me in my straight wig, then you know I'll switch to that, okay? If I wear this though, I think I have to wear like loud red lipstick to go with it, okay? You guys are great. I love you. Thanks for popping in and watching me this morning. Have a good day. Love you. Bye.